Okay, so in today's world, we see a lot of videos about quit your 9 to 5, start a business, this and that. So I'm gonna give you the reality check. This won't be a very big video, this will be a small video. I'm gonna give you the absolute reality check of quitting a 9 to 5. And I didn't even had a 9 to 5. Let me give you my introduction. My name is Arnav. I have scaled brandelevator.io to 10K a month at just 15 years old. 15, I was 15, in the middle of 15, 16. It was like before my birthday or 1 month after my birthday. I don't certainly remember. You could say 16. Okay. It was not, it was 10K in 32 days. Okay, not 30 days. I must like recalibrate that. It was 10K in 32 days because my one invoice was got delayed and the client paid on the later day, and I was very happy on that day. So I've scaled that. So the reality of quitting your 9 to 5, and I'm from a third world country, so you can't say you're not making enough, and doctors could make. In my country, doctors don't make that much. In my country, a doctor makes like $2,000 a month. That's that. Okay, so the thing about quitting 9 to 5, I see a lot of people on the internet, and I have a lot of friends in that industry that sell these courses, make this content and this and that. Please, please, if you're not ready for working hard, don't quit your 9 to 5. Okay, there are two types of audience in 9 to 5 quitters. The one that wants to make more money, and the one who wants to work less. If you are in that, you could quit your 9 to 5. If you're in that, please be very aware of it. If you start a business, okay, it will be literally 24 into 7. You would be at a trip and you would need to work. You would be at a family gathering, you need to work. You would be at a birthday, you need to work. You would be at a birthday party, you need to work. And every day you need to just work, 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 work. Because let's just say you are in a job and you don't attend, and somebody will handle your like the position and stuff. But if you're starting out in a business, you might not have employees. Okay. Very less people have employees in the starting month, so you might not have any employees. You are doing all the work. You are responsible, you are directly responsible for a client that goes. And if you really think about it, the if you are in the 9 to 5 ladder, you work in a big company, so the time it will take for them to fire you because of a client goes, it's very very long. It will be like you made a mistake today, and the client will go after 3 to 4 months. But if you are in if you are running your own business, the client would go immediately. Are you understanding my point? The client would go like this. So you need to work hard. And I'm not telling you that it's very daunting task. I love working. Don't like misinterpret me. I love working and I work a lot. And I really prefer working minimum 3 hours a day, even if I am on vacations, because I just love my work. And I don't just love my work. I don't know. I just got into this habit of just working harder and harder and harder. So I might just be a machine of working hard. So that's that. But I have a pretty good life. I must say that. Not the I have a pretty good life that I imagined in my childhood. Okay, I'm not saying I have a very pretty good life. There is no Lambos, Bentleys, BMWs. I will get that eventually. But for now, what I'm thinking is like I see a lot of these videos pop up on my feed, quit your 9 to 5. And they tell literal bullshit advice of how you can quit your 9 to 5 and start a business and you will be free. No, you are no, you won't be free. If you just want to be free, have daddy's money or set up a plan for that. Okay, these are the basic two options. If you want to be free, let me tell you why it is very hard to quit your business. Nobody talks about this stuff. Everybody is like, yeah, I will quit my business after making that money. No, you won't be able to. So let me tell you, in our brain we have dopamine. So if you make $10,000 a month and the next month you made $9,000, you will feel absolutely awful. You know why? Because the dopamine hit is very big. That's why gamblers gamble after losing so much money, because they think they won that much and they want to top up that. Like if somebody want 100K, they want to make 150K next time. That's the path. And suddenly you need to be a different kind of person. You need to be you need to understand spirituality, this and that, so much to just quit your job and not feel that. Okay, that's not an easy job. Suppose you are making 100K a month, and then you add you are 50 and you are making 100K a month and you decided to quit. Even at 50 you will feel like you are not doing anything, you will feel worthless, and you will literally be having thoughts about negative things. Okay, that's that. So when you are topping these things up, you can't just go like, yeah, I'm gonna just do that and get off. You can't do that. This is not something like I will do in my part-time thing. Okay, it depends individual to individual, but I'm talking to the general public here, and not. And if I'm making 100K, not the general public, an anomaly. But anomalies are in a certain field. Anomaly is in a certain field, and anomaly can't be good at everything. Okay, you can't be good at everything, but you can be good at many things, not everything. Okay, just understand that, and please don't just see these videos. I'm gonna quit 9 to 5 and think you are gonna quit 9 to 5 and make $1 billion. Okay, if you don't want to work hard, you could make $1 billion by quitting 9 to 5. If you want to work hard, you will need to work so hard in the starting. You won't have any money in the starting, and just that you would need to pay, learn so many things. You need to learn by trial and errors. There is no better thing. And you might think, I will just take somebody's course. Yeah, the course will tell you the knowledge, but you won't even see it coming. I'm telling this from my experience. I have taken a lot of courses, but you won't see it coming. Okay, okay, so it's about how you are personalized. It's about personalized error, not somebody else errors. Okay, I think the statement is very bad. If you think about learn from other people's mistakes, it is very hard to learn from other people's mistakes because we didn't get the consequence of that mistake. Okay, we will take it very lightly. We might get in that mind that we don't need to do that and we won't do that, but it is not as efficient as if something happened to us. If you are drunk driving and you crashed a car, you are very more less likely to drunk drive next time, rather than you just hear your call on say don't drunk drive by your government, and you will like, yeah, I will not drunk drive. People are dying. People are dying sitting. Come on. Okay, so that's that. You need to learn everything yourself. You could take advices, it will help you, it will make it faster, but some errors will come 100%. Okay, so if you're thinking you will quit your 9 to 5 and don't work and make money, I don't know which industry are you getting in, but as of now I have friends in around so many anomalies industries, like the industry you don't even hear about: acquisitions, healthcare in the acquisition terms, not in the healthcare. Healthcare has so many people. So I have contacts in so niche down industries, and they work a lot. Okay, so if you are looking for a easy fix, there will not be an easy fix 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is relatively very easy if you think about it. You don't have that much pressure. Okay, if you ran a business, you don't have that much pressure. But after starting a business and getting to this level, like if you started at this and you got at this level, it is very comforting. Okay, I will say that it's very comforting. You have the money you want, you have the attitude, you have the ego. So I will suggest you starting a business, but don't expect it to be easy, and you don't need to work hard. Okay, that's that. See you in the next one.